In the village of Akanma, dust was not just soil, it was memory. It clung to feet, to clothes, to names, and sometimes to people's destinies. Everyone knew Zainab as the quiet one, not because she had nothing to say, but because the world around her had taught her, slowly and cruelly, that silence was safer than truth. She was born on a hot Tuesday afternoon when the Harmattan wind was stubborn and the sun refused to rest. Her mother, Hawa, labored on a mat inside a mud house with cracked walls, biting her wrapper so her screams would not attract neighbors. In Akanma, women screamed quietly. Pain was not a spectacle, it was a duty. When Zainab finally arrived, thin and weak, the old midwife shook her head. "This one will struggle," she said. And struggle she did, right from her first breath. Before we continue, please like, comment, share, and follow. Zainab was 5 when her father died. Not from sickness, not from old age. He died from shame. Her father, Malam Sadek, had borrowed money from a wealthy trader in the nearby town to save his failing farm. The rains did not come that year. Crops dried before they could fruit. Debt grew like weeds. One evening, Sadek walked into the forest and never returned. They found his sandals 3 days later. No body, no grave. Just rumors and whispers that followed Hawa like shadows. From that day, Zainab learned something early. Poverty does not only take food, it takes dignity. Please like, comment, share, and follow before we continue. Hawa became everything at once: mother, father, provider, and shield. She woke before the call to prayer and slept long after the village had gone quiet. She washed clothes for richer families, hawked fried bean cakes under the sun, and sometimes went to bed hungry so Zainab could eat. But sacrifice has a way of aging people fast. By the time Zainab turned 12, her mother's back was permanently bent. Her laughter, once loud, had become careful, as if joy itself was something expensive. Zainab was brilliant in school. Teachers praised her, books loved her, numbers obeyed her. But brilliance does not feed a home. When Hawa fell sick, long cough, sharp pains, blood and handkerchiefs, school stopped being important. Hospital bills came, rent came, hunger came, and dreams quietly packed their bags. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow before we continue.
At 14, Zainab was sent to live with her uncle in the city. "It is for your good," her mother said, forcing a smile that did not reach her eyes. "They will help you continue school." But Zainab noticed how her mother avoided her gaze. In the city, reality arrived without apology. Her uncle's wife hated her presence. Her cousins mocked her village accent. School never happened. Instead, she cooked, she cleaned, she endured. At night, when everyone slept, Zainab cried into her pillow, not loudly, not dramatically, just enough to let the pain breathe. Then one night, pain became something else. Her uncle came into her room smelling of alcohol and entitlement. She did not scream, not because she consented, but because fear stole her voice. In the morning, life continued as if nothing had happened, and that was the most painful part. Please click on the follow button before we continue. When Zainab returned to Akanma months later, she was different. Her eyes carried something heavy. Her laughter was gone. Her body felt like a place she no longer owned. She never told her mother. How could she? Hawa was already drowning. Then the sickness took Hawa too. She died quietly, one early morning, her hand still holding Zainab's. Just like that, Zainab became alone. At 16. No parents, no education, no protection. Only survival. Please click on the follow button before we continue. Zainab moved to the outskirts of the city and worked as a cleaner in a roadside restaurant. The pay was small, the insults were many. Customers touched her like she was an object that came with the food. She learned to swallow anger. She learned to smile without feeling. She learned that in Africa, a poor girl's pain is often considered normal. Men came and went, promises were made, bodies were used, then forgotten. When Zainab got pregnant, the man disappeared like smoke. People whispered again, "She is loose, she is careless, she is bringing shame." No one asked what happened to her. Before we continue, please click on the follow button. She named her daughter Amina. When Zainab looked at her child, something inside her broke and healed at the same time. "I will not let this world destroy you," she whispered. But love alone could not protect them. Hunger returned, bills returned, hard choices returned. Zainab grew thinner, her eyes duller, her back bent, just like her mother's. One evening, as Harmattan dust rose again, Zainab collapsed outside her room. The same dust that had buried her father's name now settled on her body. Please don't forget to click on the follow button before we continue. At her burial, only a few people came. No speeches, no tears loud enough to matter. Just a small girl clutching the hem of a borrowed dress, staring at the ground. Amina did not understand death, but she understood absence. And somewhere in Akanma, dust shifted again, waiting patiently to claim another story. Final truth. Zainab did not fail. The world failed her. And in many villages, cities, and corners of Africa, there are still girls like her, quiet, brilliant, wounded, carrying pain that history refuses to record. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and follow for more stories. Bye for now.